this, obviously, it's a unboxing, but it's an unboxing of a book I've wanted to get for a while, and by a while I mean over 30 years, I think. Yeah, it will be. It was out at one point by a publisher, but then that publisher, I think they're still going. I don't know, but you don't hear of them much anymore. Um, and then silence for ages. But now Fantagraphics have got the rights to this particular creator's back catalogue by the looks of it, and they've released this book, and there is another one coming out soon. Um, I did look at online booksellers like Speedy Hen and also the Bezos site, Amazon, and other places, and it was just I thought it's just a little bit too expensive. So I noticed it on by this private seller on eBay, and they always had it. They trimmed it down to about £10. And I thought, okay, I'll buy it now. I thought I'll put a bid in. Nobody else bid for it because he's a popular creator, but he's more popular in Europe than I think is in the UK and America nowadays, anyway. But there's a period where it's really big. But I'll show you what I got, and I like this. They do what I do, where they recycle old Amazon box packets to send the parcels out of. That's what I'm into, recycling. There's a ding in the corner, but like I said, it cost me £10, and I'm not that obsessed about it. I have, obviously, because I normally wear false nails, so I have nail glue, and that is a great tip if you want to fix things like where the paper comes apart on the edges like that. That repairs it. So this is the Magnificent Adventure, The Perils of Giuseppe Bergman. Apparently there's going to be a second book coming out in July. This is by Milo Manara. I mean, I love the cover. It's a big oversized book. Oh, fuck it. I can't be bothered. Yes, I've done my first F-bomb. I can't be bothered looking for a size comparison, but an American comic could stop about there. It'd be like that. So let's just have a look at the artwork. I'm a bit trepidatious because Milo Manara is known for doing beautiful art, but very grown-up art, put it that way. But this was like his, not anti-hero, but kind of like his everyman hero that he invented. Just to place him like in these predicaments where they could be sometimes silly, could be sensual, could be adventure, whatever he wants to do. It's basically his like his voice piece for doing his own comic strips. But as you can see, the amount of detail on the pages are just stunning. I will be doing a review once I've read it because this just looks beautiful. It could be my next book to read, to be honest. Because at the moment, like I said, I love superhero comics. I love American comics, but I have very wide tastes, and at the moment, that's just not what I'm into for this time being. So I'm just looking for other stuff. So I've been going more on a 2000 AD European graphic novels and manga thing trip at the moment, and that most likely in another few weeks we'll be back reading a heavy dose of superheroes. So it's just the way it is. That's the joy of comics. Yeah. So okay, this is what I forgot. Just don't pay attention to the lower panels. Yeah, he does like his nudity, but as you can see, just look at the use of color of shading. How his line work is just second to none. You look at that; it's just masterful. And he doesn't bother with, he's in a van, so why you don't need to do the interior of the van for the fights. That's the joy of comics. But this guy's influenced so many people. He's influenced so many American artists as well. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if Hayden Sherman hasn't been influenced by them. But look at the line work; it's just gorgeous. I mean, wow. Honestly, if this makes more people buy his work, then my job's done. Again, I'm not sponsored by any comic company. Fantagraphics don't sponsor me. Titan don't sponsor me. 2000 AD don't sponsor me. Viz Manga don't sponsor me. I'd love to be sponsored by all of them, but they don't. But I love these companies and I'm going to sing their praises from the rooftops, especially when they are republishing works by the grandmasters like this. I mean, that picture of that steamboat there, just everything about it. He okay, yeah, so we'll ignore that happened. He does draw very natural, he draws very beautiful women, but they're very naturalistic, which is a hard thing to do. It's not like, say, your Greg Land kind of awful pin-up women just traced from a porn magazine. These are just naturally shaped women, nothing extravagant, nothing exaggerated. The physique is natural and beautiful, and just wonderful. And that's really hard to do. I draw, and it's hard to do water like that. That is really hard. It looks easy, but it's hard. Trust me. I mean, look at that panel. Just gorgeous. I'm so pleased it's on this in this oversized format. It really makes the artwork sing and shine. And this jungle scene. So yeah, this is ticking all my sweet spots of what I want in a book at the moment. It's experimentation with shapes. I mean, this is stuff that was coming out in the 70s and 80s. I mean, look at that panel. That's like stuff from Mobius. Okay, we'll quickly shift on because obviously if it was violence, it'd be fine. But you know what YouTube are like. Yeah, that's okay. They've got bikinis on. I can show you that page. Just wonderful. I love how each story finishes on a big splash, which is like the reverse of American comics, where with American comics you open on a big splash. You don't necessarily finish on a big splash like that. And again, naturalistic shapes. Okay, we'll just skim over that page. It's just a great draftsman. Look at this. You know how people have gone about Nick Dragata with the multiple panels, which I love. I love Nick Dragata. Milo Manara was doing that years before. Look, wonderful fight scene, all on one page. So this is quite a hallucinatory adventure strip. So it's going to be a trip to read, but it's like a more user friendly. Oh fuck, what's his name? Jodorowsky. He's like a more user friendly one. He's a bit more grounded than Jodorowsky, but with hints of magic realism thrown in, as you can see here. But is it magic realism or is it drugs? I'm sure I'll find out soon. And we come to the final one. So that's good. They've got I thought they would have. They've got a nice, quite a meaty biography of him. Like I said, this is the first book that they've released this year. They are releasing another one in this range. I think they're going to do more. So it's the Milo Manara Signature Edition, Library Edition. It's $24.99. I don't know. There's 120 pages on it. It might seem steep for a black and white, but I'm going to get a comic just to show you that. As I said, it might seem a bit steep for a 120 page book, which is black and white soft cover, but it is oversized, as you can see here. It just feels so good. The art really sings. It lets the art breathe. So I do. If you want to take a risk, try something. Well, it's not. It's a safe risk because he is one of the grandmasters of comics. If you want to try something a bit different, but still within like the field of adventure, but just a bit more grown up. Can't go wrong with Milo Manara, especially his Giuseppe Bergman series of stories. Like I said, there's going to be a second one, which I think is, I forgot what the name of it is now, but I think it's going to be a thicker book as well. And obviously I will be buying it when it comes out. So I hope you enjoyed that. I do apologise for the voice. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm just feeling a bit, but this has cheered me up. So see you soon. Bye.